A heifer that I really like in the offering is a heifer that's a natural calf, the 76/0 female. She's the youngest heifer in the group. She would be a 824 pole solution daughter, and out of a cow 807/8, that's a 191 daughter. She's the heifer of the group that, even being the youngest, has probably the combination of things that are very important. She has a lot of depth of body to her. She has a lot of spring of rib, a lot of rib shape to her, a very feminine, refined head, but more a brood cow look than maybe a Miss America look. She just looks like a Brahman female that for generations the Brahman Association has tried to breed. She's very correct on her feet and legs. She has a deeper flank about her and very, very gentle. She's a heifer that's really quiet and nice in her temperament, as are all these heifers. These heifers would just lick you to death. Excellent pedigree on her and a lot of quality.
76/0 is a V8 super blend, and she herself comes from the Miss V8 165/4 cow family here at V8, and it's blended with my personal favorite cow family and the most rare here at V8 now, the Claydesta 807U5 cow family. This heifer is sired by our polled herd sire, Mr. V8 824/8 polled solution. Polled Solution's dam is a full sister to our herd bull 191/7, who is the reserve international champion. The dam of this heifer is a daughter of 191. That makes this heifer 76 line bred to one of the most famous V8 cows of all time, Miss V8 464/6, who was an international champion and also World Brahman Congress champion. The dam to this heifer is a full sister to our herd sire Yeti. So she's a 191 and her dam is Miss V8 997/6. She's one of 6 full sisters we have here on the ranch that are all ET donors, and we think one day probably destined for the Register of Renown. These are excellent, prolific egg producers. They have calves that are consistently either making their way to the very top pen in our private treaty, or more than likely being kept here in our own herd. This is the youngest heifer in the sale. She had a 64-pound birth weight. Her weaning weight was 646, which is the highest weaning weight of all of the heifers. So that's the ideal scenario here. They come light and grow fast.
And I might add, in the last internet sale, the Barnes family and the Matthews family partnered up to buy a polled solution heifer that we kept half of. And that heifer's had great success in the show ring for them. At the Red River Classic, she was a class winner and a division winner, so she'd be a half sister to this one. But a real nice heifer that I like a lot. Got a lot of quality to her and a lot of depth of body.